CP squared has 51 minus degrees of freedom, making
I got hungry and I ate it. We're Americans and we only like competition, okay? I'm eating and I'm reading a book. And this wave just comes up.
Welcome everybody to another crazy sky. See, Skits, I was telling you about all the gas masks that I have. That's one of them that I was talking about. Just step right this way. What the fuck? No, I'm just kidding. See the skinny skeleton man, the feisty Siamese twins, the sexy snake woman, beautiful lady, the unbelievable rocket, painless human pincushion. Oh, yeah. All right, folks, here we go. And let's begin with all the stupid things of the stuffs and the things of the stuffs. Thank you all very much for being here on this Monday. We've got some interesting stuff to go over and maybe some other things to go over. We'll see. Let's bring in everybody before we do all that. And before we get into that, of course, our disclaimer.
Disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers, commentators, experts, and/or hosts. They do not explicitly or necessarily reflect nor represent the channel's policy or the views held by this channel or broadcaster. The broadcaster or its channel cannot be held accountable for all or any views expressed during this program.
It's just like Killer Cop 4, but she's got Hema instead of fry cook balls. I need you, Action Bastard. Action Bastard, I need you. Action Bastard, I need you. Why am I wasting time dancing?
You want to know why? Because the world is fucking flat, dog. And everything that you see up there, as far as like planets or stars, yeah, guess what, dude? It's fucking fake. It's just lights up there. The government put those lights up there so you dummies could just act like there's something up there.
Wait a second, are you a flat earther?
Call a crackhead.
You're stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're stupid. All right. Hopefully my computer stops downloading whatever the hell in the fucking background and shit that it's doing right now. But let's crack on. Let's bring in our lovely co-host, and that is...
Some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
Yes, I guess you're right.
And that pretty much sounds like every flat earther, sovereign citizen, and auditor. But you're way better than all of them, Brainless.
I'm not sure I'm gonna be talking that much today because I'm empty out of energy.
Yes.
I see something important in the side chat that I need to address. Happy birthday, Demon Orb.
Oh, happy birthday. We'll get to that.
Fucking birthday.
Okay, well, we'll do that.
I wanted to be the first to congratulate him. Fuck you.
Sure. We'll do a thingy bobber in a second, but let's bring in everybody else.
Even though I'm fucked out of it, I'm probably gonna rate fuck out of this. I've seen the subject.
Yes.
I'm already angry.
And we may talk a little bit about something that happened yesterday, but we'll see. We'll do a whole stream on it eventually, but I'd like more information to come out. But let's crack on and bring in everybody's favorite.
Mama!
Oh, Mama. And Doggo. How are you both doing?
Doing good. Doing good.
How was the meetup?
Awesome. That was amazing.
We had fun.
Mine was fun.
And that is yours as well, Brandon. The only thing that I was a little surprised about was I didn't know it was so much of a takeout restaurant. I thought it was more of a restaurant. But we still had a lot of fun meeting up and hanging out and all the stuff and things.
I think it's a bit of both. It's a sit down and it's a takeout. But we were there in the afternoon, so after lunch and before dinner. So
sure.
I was surprised getting a photo of 2 American-sized weirdos and 1 European-sized weirdo. If you see Skids, you don't think he's American because he's fucking European-sized.
He's a tall man.
He looks like a giant. One of the first things. Yes. Yeah, one of the first things Skid says to me is "God damn, you're small." I know I'm a lot.
I think he's a foot taller than me, so I mean,
he's a foot and a half at least, or something.
Or 10 inches.
5'7". I'm 5'7". So he's 6'5" or something like that. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I think he's 6'5". And I'm 5'4", 5'5", somewhere in there.
He's
10 inches taller than me. He's tall.
I'll shut up.
And his roommate, his roommate was even taller than him. I felt like I was a fucking a dwarf or something next to them,
and they were Gulliver.
I felt exactly. It was so funny all weekend. He just kept looking over. God damn, Slim! I can't believe how small you are. I'm I know, I understand it. It's hard to tell how small I am or big I am.
We all come in different sizes. It's okay.
Yeah. Well, and when you see videos and photos of me on stage, it's really hard to tell the perspective.
There's no, there's reference frame, right? Yeah.
And
technically.
And most you guys are pretty average for Americans, I guess. From what I've seen.
I'm technically average American, technically.
Yeah.
I think 5'7" is average.
I'm about 6'5", so.
Yeah, and that's over there. In England, it's I think smaller, but then never mind. We don't have any English.
I'm 5'11".
Okay, so you're a little bit bigger, but
in a wheelchair, so I'm about 4'5".
No, but is 5'11" around the pub?
I love that.
About 5'10", 5'11's average, yeah.
Okay, sure.
I think over here we got one of the highest averages.
if I didn't have scoliosis, I would be 4 inches taller. So I'm
Right.
technically 6 foot. Just my
Yeah,
spine is
but
so fucking
slim.
curved.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
So
you didn't get the inches there, but you got it somewhere else.
You could,
yeah,
you
exactly.
could walk looking up with a sword inside you. That'll make you taller.
Well, it does make me a little taller for sure. All right, so let's say hello to the Cinema chats. Let's see if Alex Trucker.
somebody
Let's wait to
pooped
see.
in.
I know I'm gonna wait till Alex Trucker seems like he's ready for us to bring him in,
Yeah.
and then we'll go from there. But let's say hello to the Cinema chats. Wave whenever you're ready, there, Al.
He's red.
That wasn't a
Good.
wave, but sure. Let's just bring
He's
you in.
good.
And see how
I'll
are
stay
you
out of
doing?
I'm doing all right. How are you guys doing?
I'm still a little
Great.
exhausted from the plane trip and all the things and driving 3 hours back and forth and
Yeah, it was a
stuff,
drive, but it was worth it. So
no, it was totally worth it. No, I wouldn't have traded her for anything to go have the experience to meet everybody's. So it was a lot of fun. And it was cool to have Mama's kids.
my kids
meet
were there,
me.
my daughter-in-law.
Yeah, to meet me because I didn't realize they were such fans, and it was
Yeah.
fun to like watch them fangirl out with me. Let's put it that way.
Toby, oh, he fangirled out. He fanboyed out.
Yeah. And so did your oldest daughter as well.
Yeah, my
for
daughter
a minute.
Caitlin. Yeah, my son and his girlfriend kind of went. It was like when the kids go to the movie theater with the parents. They're like, "We'll just sit back here, mom and dad." My son and his girlfriend kind of sat off in the corner.
Yeah, they sat off in the. But it was funny when he was like trying to like butt in, and we were like, "Hey, if you want to join the conversation, come over here, motherfuckers." You know.
Right.
Anyways, all right. So let's crack on. Let's say hello to the Cinema chats right quick, and then we'll get into some of the meat of those potatoes of the things and the stuffs. So everybody say hello to the demon orbs, and I guess it's their birthday.
Hey, demon, happy birthday!
Happy fucking birthday, as we say over here.
Happy escaping the womb day, as I say. So
Happy womb eviction day.
Yeah, womb eviction day.
Say on your birthday?
I don't know. What does he say on our birthday?
Al's really low.
I'm really low.
Yes.
Really, really low.
Shit. Fuck. Hold on.
You were okay, and then all of a sudden you got really low.
Put your mic in
Okay,
your
what
ass,
about
I think.
what about now?
There we go.
Better?
Sure.
Yeah,
sure,
much
yeah.
better.
I mean, I'm not even driving a truck, so I had my headset on. I can't stay for long because I got to go sleep. But I didn't want to miss saying hello and seeing what happened on Slim's adventure to wherever
Madlands. La La Land.
to La La Land. Did you actually
Well,
go to
we were not. No, we weren't in LA. We were
Okay.
in Middle California or more.
Yeah.
We met up in
more
Carson.
north.
Yeah, Chico is a little bit north.
Oh, Chico,
Yeah.
that's near
North in
Reno.
Northern California, north of
Yeah.
San Francisco, northeast. Yeah.
Yeah, we were a
yeah.
little bit more north of the
I gotta
state,
go
which
visit my aunt down there.
it's a huge state that people don't realize how big it is.
It's long. It's a long state.
Yeah, there's a lot of California to cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say hello to the Sediment Chest. Pet Dragon says, I'm here and I have no beer, but I do have an Ambrosia today. Watermelon, Red Bull, and a pomegranate is what I'm guessing. Yummy kind of hydration.
Is that
I
an
don't get my
Ambrosia?
AC.
Ambrosia, okay.
Yeah, I think that's the watermelon, Red Bull, pomegranate flavor is what they're calling it. Or Ambrosia, is that? Never mind, you'll let us know. They don't have their AC until Friday, so hopefully you get that very soon. We have a What's the Back?
Hey, Beck.
Hey, Beck, what's going on?
Stop the stupid.
Okay, Tank Girl, so you know where exactly where it is, yeah.
Tanko's 30 minutes away from Chico.
Yeah, but we met up in Carson City, Nevada, so
Carson City. Is that?
like it's like a 3-hour drive.
Oh, damn it. I wish I would have told you that we were there.
I know, Tank Girl, yeah.
God damn it. Next time we'll figure it out.
It's
Druzilla.
been set multiple times.
There?
Well, we didn't say where we were meeting up. We
What
said
about
where
Stop
we
the
were
Stupidity?
meeting.
Did you
'Cause
stop
if-
this? Did you do that?
Well, hold on. if we would have said that I was gonna land or we were gonna meet up there, then they would have known. That was the only thing. We didn't tell people exactly the in betweens. But now that I know, and that's what I was trying to find out before, where y'all were in the Californias. But anyways, let's say hello to Jess.
Hey, Jess.
Hi, Jess.
Hey, Jess. Woohoo.
I don't know if Jess is still there. You never know. But
So there is Demon Orbs said that's their birthday. And let's go ahead.
And did we say hi to Stupidity?
Yes, you said hi to Stupidity.
Okay, hi Stupidity.
Oh, we did.
Hello,
Stupidity. Hi, Stupidity.
Dang it! I wish I would have known that you were, because we could have met up and hung out. Damn it! Next time, we'll totally get it fingered out. All right.
Could have pet the dragon.
I know, totally, for sure.
With consent.
Yes, of course. Duh. Let's go ahead and, because it's somebody's birthday, let's go ahead and do this. Because I think that we were able to play it last time.
The birthday song?
Well, this birthday song.
All right.
It's one of the industrial bands that I do stuff with. You look nice. Okay, let's go do that.
I still hear them
to do the vocals on that.
What? What, Al?
I said, was that Stephen Hawking on the vocals?
No, it was just over processed vocals from their singer. A lot of their songs sound over processed.
I still hear them say "Perfy girl, perfy."
Perfy?
I hear turkey sometimes. It's all what you hear.
Totally. Yeah, I know, totally.
All right.
I can't remember what. Okay, anyways.
Mom, they're still building on your house.
Downstairs, the landlord's working. If I was on Google, I could suppress the background, but I'm not. So the background noise.
Okay, so
if you can handle the noise, it's too bad. Let me know I'm mute.
We're not gonna go over anything that happened yesterday with the fucking assassination attempt, because I don't have enough information. So we'll go over that on another stream in like a week. We'll probably
that's a whole different thing.
Yeah, because I don't have enough information. We don't know enough. So yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're just going to talk about that later, when we have more information. But anyways, let's crack on to our subject, which is Project 2025. And if you didn't know this happened.
Oh, fuck.
Project 2025 is pretty much dead in the water.
Self-described gay furry hackers breached the Heritage Foundation on July 2nd, releasing 2 gigabytes of internal data. The hacktivist group Sieged SEC targeted the organization due to its Project 2025 plans, aimed at far-right reforms if Trump wins another term. The leaked data included names, email addresses, passwords, and usernames linked to the nonprofit. Mike Howell, Heritage's executive director, contacted Sieged SEC for their motivations. Vio, a group member, explained their goal was to highlight.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny how they responded back and forth. So this is the back and forth response that one of the top people of this organization, the furry organization, and I don't know why we said gay furry. I don't know why they put. I guess it's to fuck with the right wing way more by saying gay, but
probably
I feel weird that we're calling it gay furry hackers when it could have just been furry hackers. But anyways, so there was an interaction between the head of the Douche Nozzle Foundation and the furry organization,
who supports Heritage. Howell's texts grew threatening, promising to expose and ruin Sieged SEC members. He criticized their motives, invoked biblical authority, and insulted furry culture. After Sieged SEC announced their despair.
Yeah, no, totally. Not all furries are gay, but just it was weird the way they keep saying this. Every time I look it up, I want to look up furry hackers, and they're gay furry hackers, and it just seems really weird they're putting it out that way. But you're right. Not all, just like every other subculture, not everybody's in everything.
It's a way to discredit them, I think. Right?
And most
most
furries aren't even sexual furries.
Well, it seems like the hacker group is actually putting it out that they're gay first.
Really?
I think they're just
Okay.
yeah. Whenever I'm looking this up, it seems like they're the ones putting it out, not everybody else. But I think it's just a way to poke the bear. You know what I'm saying? To poke.
You know what that could
right
be.
winger.
You're right. That could be just to go a little bit more of a noogie twist. You know.
Yeah, but to me it seems weird for me to be like, oh, the gay furry. Anyways, let's crack on because I already fucking said it.
Ban meant to avoid FBI attention.
Okay. No, there's definitely non-binary. There's definitely straight. There's definitely gay. There's definitely different forms of just like every subculture. But let's crack it. Let's get into the I think they're going to show us the text messages.
Howell declared victory on Twitter. However, doubts remain about the hackers' complete withdrawal, given their previous high-profile breaches. Howell might consider changing his passwords before celebrating further.
Okay, if anybody has a video or written out somewhere the text messages back and forth, that would be awesome. I thought this had it in it, but it's okay. Let's crack on to the next thingies of the mabobbers.
I didn't even know this happened.
Yeah, it happened a week ago. It happened 4 days ago, or probably 5.
Okay.
Okay, so now let's get into, while we're waiting for that, let's get into how Project 2025 could be facing IRS probe for violating tax-exempt status. And I didn't re-look this up, so we're going to go over fair and balanced video of this.
On what?
But we're going to go through having him explain exactly what's going on with this. Let's let him go get to here where he's talking about there's an organization that claimed that there's a we'll find out who it is in a second if he doesn't say it right now, but there is an organization that has come up with this saying that they're violating IRS statutes. I think.
Did you know that tax-exempt organizations under Internal Revenue Code 501c3 are prohibited from participating in politics, including, but not limited to, endorsing or supporting a specific political candidate or writing and publishing a political manifesto during
a political manifesto, which is what they fucking did. That's exactly what 2025 is.
That's the thing about the no taxation without representation. That's why the churches are tax exempt.
Yes,
unfortunately, they are technically not allowed to have representation, which they do. So I think they should just be fucking taxed.
Well, that's the problem here in the Americas is the government does not go after those organizations that do break that law, policy, whatever it is. I don't fucking know because it's a code. Whatever code, the code. Sure, let's go with the code. But anyways, let's crack on more with this.
During a presidential campaign.
And
that, of course, is accurate.
A political manifesto during a presidential campaign.
That is actually listed on the IRS's website. You can go check it out for yourself. And Morgan Branning then took it a step further.
Okay, so the person who brought this up on social medias was Morgan Branning.
It's not just that it seems like Project 2025 is violating the IRS tax code, right? Because they're tax exempt. They get tons of money. You know, we don't always get to see where all of it's coming from, and they don't have to pay taxes on it as long as they follow the rules, which
at this point in time, they have not technically, legally, let's put it that.
As Branning points out here, doesn't look like they're following the rules. But as I said, Branning then took it a step further.
And then watch what he does. And I wish we could do this with fucking religious organizations that have their 501c and don't pay taxes.
Branning's video, urged people to complete and send a complaint to the IRS using form 13909.
So if you would like to go send the IRS a complaint about the Heritage Foundation and Project 2025, rewatch this or go look up Fair and Balanced video on this and go and fill out this form. And if you don't want to go and fill out the form, watch this.
In the video, Branning
Really
showed
quick, I
a
put link
completed
in
form
the,
and said,
private chat regarding some texts back and forth.
Okay, thank you, mamas. And I'm pretty sure it literally went on for like a day. It wasn't like that long.
Thank you, Mama.
Yeah, and so anyways, let's crack on. And even if you don't have this document, you literally can make one that copies almost everything that it says. And listen to what he says.
Said others could copy it verbatim.
So you can copy it verbatim
if they wanted, making it easy for people to send these complaints to the IRS.
So you could just copy whatever and fill it out yourself or make your own version, and you just email it to them, and then they have the complaint.
Thank you, Beck, for posting that IRS.
Buses Los. There we go. Thank you.
Post the link to the form.
Thank you, Beck.
Go through.
Thank you, Beck.
Can you guys see my text or no?
Which text where?
Like right after Beck, I posted a note.
IRS form.
No,
but
yeah,
and arrows
in between. I posted it right between the two Becks, and it wasn't there. So okay, so it didn't come up because I was going to say people have made legitimate complaints about religious organizations that tell people who to vote for and why the GOP is for GOD.
Yeah, but the thing is there's not a way for you to complain to the government because it's not it's not. Well, I guess you could do it to the IRS.
No, you can.
But
like people have.
But they never pay attention to it. That's the fucking thing. Is they don't fucking care.
They keep doing it.
I know.
Why is it? I was thinking about this all weekend. Why is it that these people? It's just like the truthers. Every time someone uses the word heritage, which should be like something you could be proud of, they make it into. They make it into something that you don't even want to admit you have a heritage because you don't want to be lumped in with these people.
Nope. Yeah.
Okay.
And I gotta say something.
Go ahead.
Do it, bitch.
You totally need to back away further when you do that because none of us can hear anything. The only reason we know that something's happening is because we know that what's happening. Everybody else in the world, anybody new that watches this has no fucking idea what just happened because you can't
I'm
hear
not
it.
that new, and I still don't know what the fuck that was.
Yeah, and you still.
I don't know.
That's probably StreamYard's hating me.
His noise gate, and or the noise gate that StreamYard has.
My mic still puts it through. It's
the noise gate. Yeah, it's so
StreamYard that thinks it's background noise.
What
we heard
you need to do,
but we didn't hear what
Brainless. What you need to do is you need to turn both of those off for just that 5 seconds, so that you can do it. And then
I don't know
you.
Where I can find that setting in the.
And guess who just showed up? By the way.
I don't know, but
well,
what? Never mind. Give me a second to catch up.
What I'm saying.
Yes, well, I know. No, yes, yeah, okay. And we're getting. Yeah. No, I know. I heard Brainless, even though the rest of everybody else didn't. There we go. That works.
Okay, that we heard.
Okay.
We heard.
Okay. Anyways, let's crack on.
That's doing it.
Okay, hold on. So everybody go to What the Beck, putting in the big picture Substack, blah blah blah, yakety schmackety thingy blah blah as well.
Yeah.
And go there and look at that. And then while we are, let's go ahead and bring in our channel sponsor. And before I do this, I need our Schizma Crasher to tell everybody what he thought of me the first time he saw me. What did you say to me? What did No, yeah, that's exactly what. What did you say to me, Skits, when you came out and hugged me and looked down at me while you were hugging me, like bending down almost? While we're waiting for that, I'll play it.
Jesus.
Poor pussy.
It hurts every time.
Now I feel like a pussy to comfort a pussy. Never mind.
Anybody
Yes.
that's ever slammed their pussy up against the glass can feel that.
Yeah, no, I told the stripper not to do the clam slam on that glass table that I was
the cat was
under.
doing the
but
head slam, right?
Yeah, no, she did the clam slam on the glass that I was under, and I said don't
Mhm.
do it, but it was her. She did it. We went over the clam slam, right? In fucking effing funny. Yeah, we totally did, right?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
I missed it. We'll have to do it again.
Yes, and Scrasher went, God damn, boy, you're fucking short. That's what he said to me. That's exactly how he said it to me.
Are you even shorter than me, Slim?
I'm 5'7".
Oh, I'm 5'8", but
Yeah, no, I'm
okay,
a
so even
tunnies.
taller.
I'm littles.
I make up for it in girth too.
Yeah, no, I'm just a skinny
That's
little
what he said.
twink.
Oh, never mind.
I'm just a skinny little twink that if Skits wanted to, he could have just thrown me in his trunk and done anything with me. Wink, wink, nudge. Never mind.
But but does he need to throw you in the trunk? Like,
No, he could have thrown me in the back seat or whatever. But anyways, and then his roommate is like a fucking a giant. He was like 4 inches taller than Skits and like 3 feet wider. Like I felt like I was gonna ready to play a game of football.
So Skits, is your roommate and he may have some German or Dutch blood in him? Like
He's got
that tall.
I'm saying this and I'm not being a dick. He has Neanderthal DNA in him. I'm not saying that as a negative.
That makes sense.
That's strong people.
And I'm not saying that as a negative, Skits. But yeah, and
people always think Neanderthals are like stupid, but no,
they're technically not.
They're not. They're coexisting.
And the ones that mix their DNA with Homo sapiens, like they are the smarter ones of the Neanderthals. Like if you compare like a Homo sapien with what we are now, like nobody's gonna know the difference between Neanderthals and Homo sapiens.
So confused in metrics. I think we're talking about like 2 meters.
No.
I'm under 2 meters, right?
Yeah, no, I'm just under 2 meters, and I'm 6'5". So 6'5", 6'6". That's about 2 meters.
Yeah, because a meter for us.
Okay, but I said under, but no, but 3.5. Oh shit!
For us is 3.5 or 3.3 for us.
I forgot the points. Never mind.
3 feet 3 inches for us.
Okay. Scrasher says that him and his roomies are 6'2", but your roomie is got huge shoulders. He looks like he is a football player for sure. 17.3. Okay. Yeah. Or 173. Anyways, let's crack on before
I think it's centimeters.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, no, that is what they were talking about. All right, let's crack on with this.
Arrests claiming that Heritage Foundation via Project 2025 could be violating the tax code. And if you want to see the video, you can check out the article that's linked in the description of this video. You can click on that. You can find Morgan Branning's video. You can find all the information about how to send these forms to the IRS. And if you wanted to do it on your own, just remember that it's IRS form 13909.
So go ahead, everybody, and go fill out that form and get the project technically taken down or making. I don't know how to put it. I don't honestly know.
If they are,
at least get them under
if they are a nonprofit, they're not supposed to be engaging in anything political. Period.
Yeah. But I just don't know if that's going to take them down or if that's the real way to do it.
If
versus
people
Los.
may not have the time to do it now, it might be useful to have it like in the Discord or something. Oops, there it is.
Oh, darn brainless. How did that get in there?
Yeah, so it might be useful.
I hope that's a link to this thing and not Shani's gray vagina. All right, Al, just to let you know.
Fucking hell, you fucking asked for it.
That's
all right,
already in
just
there,
to let
I'm
you.
sure.
All right, just to let you know, Al, I muted you because you had some background noise. So just unmute yourself whenever you would like to talk.
Okay, sorry.
It's okay. Just
I'm
there was
not
weird like.
not being on my headset where I have. I know where the mic is all the time.
Yeah, but there was just some weird like in the background, and I don't know what it was.
The mic's on my phone. I set my phone down to type, and I forgot that I was like touching where the mic is while I was doing.
So it was ungrounding or something. But anyways, just to let you know, will you please do that for us?
Yeah, I will
Anyways.
if I do that again. But I'm gonna be
Okay.
I'm gonna be going to bed in about 5 minutes anyway. So.
Okay, no worries.
Don't click that link.
The
And Doc, you know what's fun? Yesterday, I got another person to click the link. Yeah.
Oh, no. Why would you do that?
Because
You're gonna hurt someone. That was a newbie in Mango's stream.
Because he's a sadist. Is that the right word?
And we all said, like, don't click that link. And, like, the link even says, don't click the link. And it was like, yeah, my morbid curiosity.
You might as well put a big fucking red button on that link, too.
Anyways,
With a big glass thing on it.
Okay, anyways, let's crack on before. Hold on.
I was going to say.
Let's keep going. Keep going.
I need to eat a little crow because I never thought Trump would get the Republican nomination, but I guess they don't have a more viable candidate in their eyes. So he's going to be getting the nomination for Republican.
Well, what happened yesterday totally gave it to him. There's
cemented
no way there were. Yeah, that.
But even before then, they had no other viable candidate to put out there.
No, I get you. But to me, I honestly, will hold on. We'll talk about another. I think JD Vance is going to be the one right now, but that's only the prospect right now.
Is his running
that was announced today.
Yeah, but that's only the prospect. Let's see if he goes with it. Because there's a lot of backlash.
How sad is your party if the best you can come up with is Trump?
Exactly.
So hold on. So I know. No, totally, completely. But you know what I think happened? And I don't have anything, and I'm not gonna say anything until we have more proof. I never think most things are psyops, or I normally don't think things were like a weird setup. Like the Kennedy is beep or other things. But dude, what happened yesterday? There's a lot of weird things that don't fucking make sense all together when you put them together. Why didn't they check that building? The worst.
Oh no.
Well, we can't go down this rabbit hole because we'll never get back out again.
No, I know. I'm gonna say like 4 things right quick, and then we're gonna do a whole thing on it. Once again, I said we're not going to actually say anything as anything until we have a lot more information. But if you look up, he was the worst shooter in his shooting school. He was 20 feet away from hitting a fucking target at one point in time. He was for Trump. The only building they didn't check in that very, very small area was that one. And then I mean, so many things happened that like are so sus.
The one big thing from this we can't take away is a man did lose his life on Saturday.
Yes, and the other thing I don't get that either, and how 2 other people got injured. That's other things that are sus as fuck. So once again, let's crack on. But there's so many weird things that happened yesterday that like it's sus. And it was so funny. Me and Skits are sitting there just like, wait, what? Huh? And then we were talking about the logistics, and we're just like, wait, we've both fired long weapons, and we both fired things that are kind of like, things that do things for a far distance. And then we looked at like nothing made any fucking sense at all. So we'll talk about that later. And everybody, say hello to our favorite, Mari.
Mari.
Hey, twin.
Yes. There's a lot to unpack, and it's a stream unto itself.
Yeah, no, and once there is actually more information coming out about, well, maybe, well, once we have more information, I'm not claiming shit, and I'm not that. I almost turned this into a stream that was just about that, and I was like, there's information. I was like, in a week, we'll hopefully have information enough for us to be able to do a stream. But
right, they're putting pieces together right now, so I think a week is a good timeline.
Everybody knows my hatred for Trump. I just think he's a fucking wrong. But yeah, that shouldn't have happened. That was just bad.
Yeah.
I wouldn't wish that on him.
It's really weird how he got hit in the ear in that certain place and it didn't go into his head. But anyways, let's crack on.
They say God steered.
But it was like in the inside. It was like in the inside of his ear, which is weird because if it's really hard to go. Never mind. We'll go over it later.
Steered the bullet away from the criminal and into the firefighter.
You know what it looked like
for people like every day.
You know what it looked like, but as soon as I say this, we're gonna crack on. It looked like what it looks like when you put a squib on somebody to make a fake bullet wound in a movie. That's what it looked like, bro.
I am with you. There's a little piece of my brain that wants to think it's not what it was look like.
Okay, so
but I'm gonna keep that to that.
So I'm gonna say one more thing. The way that the blood did this weird streaming thing in a weird pattern, that's what a squib does when you're on a movie set. Not normally in real life when you get shot. And if the bullet would have went into his ear, how did it go? Like, your ear isn't out here. You're not. Never mind. We're done. Again, I'm gonna wait till
there's a lot to unpack. Let's give it a week and then we can talk about it.
And then like next week. And next week we're gonna do something as soon as I feel like it's comfortable enough to actually talk about. But let's crack on with what the Project 2025 is, and we're gonna go over the basicest version.
I don't think
and if they don't
know anymore.
No, you don't want to know. And if they don't go enough,
sad.
Excuse me, pardon me. I didn't mean to burp in the mic, but I totally did. Never mind. But let's go over to this because this is going to be like the fifth grader version of what it is. And if we want to get further into it, I have more videos to go over. As soon as my computer decides that it wants to actually like play nice. Okay, here we blow.
Have you heard about Project 2025? Hey, it's Dan Zimmerman and welcome back to Illustrate to Educate. In this video, we'll dive into everything you need to know about Project 2025, including 5 criticisms. Remember, if you disagree with Project 2025 or its criticisms, please don't dislike the video, but instead respectfully comment your thoughts below. Project 2025, led by the Heritage Foundation, is a comprehensive initiative designed to prepare for a potential conservative administration starting in January 2025. It is structured around 4 main pillars: policy development, personnel recruitment, training, and strategic planning for the early.
Yeah, so policy development, that literally is just firing everybody they don't like and then filling it in with personnel recruitments that they want and then training them to do exactly what they want and then strategically planning to them.
Didn't they already start with the law that the president can kick anybody out of the office they were elected in? They can kick any
that was the
works for the government. They can kick them out from every level.
Yeah, that was the beginning of it.
They're pulling a lot of strings in a lot of scary fucking places. And the SCOTUS is like one of the worst of them.
Yeah. One of the takeaways from this is they use the 4 pillars. What does that remind you of?
The 4 pillars of the flat earth that hold up the 4
pillars in the Bible, right? That hold up the foundation of the earth.
It's
there's a lot of what do you want to call it?
Biblical
symbology inside of it to make it so that it's Jeebus-y.
Kind of like subliminal messages, right? Right?
They want to bring in Bible law.
Yeah, they want to go back to the gospel.
They don't want a law of the land. They want a law of the Bible.
They want the God's law, basically.
Yeah. They keep on pushing it harder and harder.
Yep.
They want
the actual criminal things.
They want the natural law of God that He gave them, or whatever they say.
But I'm saying they're doing this like subliminally, so you don't really see it. But then, yeah.
Well, it's just like the trad wives, and it's just like some of the other thingamabobbers. They're like, oh, we're pretending that we're this, and then all of a sudden they're like, but the moon landing's fake, and under the tones they do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's very, very.
They slip it in, like we'll just slip this in right here. They won't notice.
Yeah, well, that's what they do with QAnon and stuff, saying we're trying to save the children from what? nothing. But then now they're going to say that there's space lasers and other things. So anyways,
right.
Early days of the new administration. Here's
The
a
new
more
administration?
detailed breakdown
never
of each
mind.
component.
I
First,
hear you below.
let's look at the policy agenda. The Conservative Promise is a detailed policy guide that provides specific recommendations for governing major federal agencies. The guide encompasses conservative solutions to various issues, including economic policies, healthcare, education, and national security.
They're just trying
It
to
is
take all
intended
them
to serve
away.
as a blueprint for the next conservative administration, ensuring that key conservative values and strategies are implemented effectively from the outset.
Yeah, and they're just trying to focus on taking that away from the public.
The second pillar is the personnel database. Project 2025 includes a comprehensive personnel database aimed at identifying and vetting potential appointees for various positions within the...
Hey, you put that in a weird spot there.
That it's like crosshairs. That's really slim.
Oh, that's what I saw. I didn't see the other thing. I just this guy's got it coming towards him. Okay, I'm sorry. I need to get laid.
That's been taken very many ways
something
that
there,
targeting people.
That looks a little sus over there.
That's what I'm saying. All right, here we go.
Federal government. This database seeks to ensure that a future conservative administration has a pool of qualified...
They're gonna fire all the people they don't like, and they're gonna put in all the people.
Exactly, they're gonna put in the people they want in there. Yeah.
Logically aligned individuals ready to fill key roles.
Yes.
The recruitment efforts span across different sectors and backgrounds, targeting experienced professionals who can execute the administration's agenda efficiently.
Yep.
The third part is the training through the Presidential Administration Academy to prepare the identification.
So they're literally just gonna take away normal education. They're gonna make them. Totally.
Personnel for their roles. Project 2025 has established the Presidential Administration Academy. This academy offers a range of training programs, including workshops, seminars, online courses, and mentorship.
This looks like a dude on his knees with a never. This looks like
looks like the Bachelor got the little rose.
Looks like a penis in his hand. This guy's got, and then
go over, Mama.
Is
that's
this
what Slim was talking about? He's got a.
No, I know.
Is this not what we were talking about? Some guy on his knees.
You know what that looks like to me?
Never mind. Okay, you go. Yeah.
Somebody we know that got out of jail had a live stream last night, and that looks like all the people waiting for him with their mouths open.
Yeah, totally. They were ready for
live
him
stream.
Yeah.
From former administration officials.
As long as you support Trump, you can go there and do a couple of courses and get into office. Basically.
Yeah, that's pretty much what he's saying.
But you're right. You got to first suck Trump's cock.
Yes.
Maybe not
literally,
the
ring,
figuratively.
like the Pope, kiss the ring. Yes, you suck the cock. That's exactly how it works.
At least,
let him grab your wife by the pussy and your
all right.
daughters.
Later, we'll see you.
Bye, Al. See you later.
Love ya.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Anyways. Yeah. Okay. I forgot what I was gonna say. Yes. Let's crack on. It's okay. It's okay. I'll remember in just a second.
This is literally indoctrination right here. Yeah, it's indoctrination to do so you go see things his way.
Yeah. Semen hymns.
The training is designed to equip future administrators with the necessary skills and knowledge to implement conservative policies effectively. Fourth is the 180-day playbook. The 180-day playbook is a strategic document outlining the immediate actions to be taken by the new administration within the first 180 days. This playbook is crafted to enable swift policy reversals and the implementation of conservative priorities,
which is taking away people's rights,
ensuring a smooth and impactful start. It includes specific actions for various departments and agencies,
for anybody who's not a white fucking man,
focusing on undoing the policies of the previous administration and setting the stage for long-term conservative governance. Now let's talk about the coalition and organizational structure.
Yeah.
Project 2025 is supported by a coalition of over 100 conservative organizations, including think tanks, advocacy groups, and academic institutions. This broad coalition brings together diverse expertise and resources to support the project's goals. Notable participants include former officials from the Trump administration.
Yeah, no, why are we saying
Just
diverse? Saying. There's no diverse. It's just fucking white people.
Who contribute their experience and insights to the
yeah, totally. Or just rich people.
Project. There are specific policy focus areas in Project 2025. Project 2025 proposes significant changes to federal policies on reproductive
Yep, there's
health.
one.
These include removing references to abortion from federal laws and regulations, reversing the
if
right,
God damn it.
Ridiculous.
If my granddaughter puts on a short little dress, how am I not gonna? Never mind, I'm done. Anyways, crack on, everybody, before we get further into this bullshit.
Yeah.
Did I pretty much say it? I mean, that's pretty much
Yes.
fucking annoying or crazy. And how many fucking deaths of women have happened since this fucking law went into effect? Like so fucking many. Because there are different versions of this. If somebody wants an abortion after they had their kid, it's called infanticide. It's completely different. That's another thing.
That's not abortion then. Sorry.
Yeah, and that's why we call it something else. There's another name for it for a fucking reason, you twat whistles. Okay, let's crack on to see the next thing.
They want the exact same thing as the Taliban.
It's pretty much the Taliban, except for they don't wear things over their faces.
It is. Yeah. They want the exact same things.
No, I know. And both of the extremist versions are the same.
You don't even realize how close Christianity and Islam
it's Sharia law. Sharia law is not that far off of what this is. Sharia law is what they. Yeah,
it's exactly the same thing. Just.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, just not asking for the women to wear fucking hoods yet. Not yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Because they want to look at all the women.
Well, they'll all be dressed like the Handmaid's Tale women, won't they?
Well, the problem with that is they want them to dress skanky, so when they are them, they win. It's their fault. Well, so they're not going to tell. Go ahead.
Have you seen The Handmaid's Tale on Hulu, the TV series?
I haven't watched. I've only no, I have not actually watched
the
it, but I
women
know
that are
the
married
premise.
to the commanders wear like this teal color, and they're dressed modestly, and their hairs are pulled back in buns. They're dressed all in the same way.
Yeah, it's like the 13 tribes of evangelists in fucking New Mexico or whatever.
But then in the city of Boston, which they took over, they have the brothels where there's some women working there. They're forced to work there, and they can wear whatever they want because they're there for the men to just have flings with. Yeah. So the men want the best of both worlds, is what it is.
Yeah, totally.
You know,
And that's how it works in the whole world of everything. Is some people want this and some people want that, and so whatever. Let's crack on with.
I got a couple of images. Like it's something I came across on Instagram, and that does apply to this.
Okay, we'll put it. Are you going to show it right now, or
I'm putting it up.
Well, I'm gonna walk away for a second to grab a burp. So go ahead.
I think as a woman, I think you're the best person to read these.
You want me to read them?
Yeah, I think as a woman, like
okay,
because like
right, here we go.
Even as a dude, this fucking hit me.
If you don't know where the clitoris is, you don't get to write laws on reproductive health care.
Yep.
There's more.
I had to pick up my lotion, it fell. All right. If you don't hide tampons in your shirt sleeves to go to the bathroom so nobody would know you're on your period, you don't get to write laws on reproductive health care. Yes. if you don't ask things like, can't women hold their periods in? You don't get to write laws on reproductive health care.
You know what that's from? Do you know what that's from? A teacher, a male teacher. There's a male teacher in middle school that said that. He said, "Hold your period in." What are you talking about?
Not how that works.
Whistle?
That's not how that works.
Just let me Kegel it, and then I can hold my period.
I'll be like, dude, have you ever had diarrhea?
It's the same difference.
Can you hold that in? No.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
Throw up. Same difference. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you gotta fucking throw up, you're gonna fucking throw up. If you fucking gotta bleed out your
fart. There's farts that you can't hold in. They just come out. It's just
sure, and they're usually a little bit wet.
And then you're hoping it's not a shark.
Same difference. When your pussy's bleeding, it's gonna fucking bleed. I mean,
it's gonna bleed.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't happen to you when you're going down on somebody, because you never know when it's going to start. Although that's happened to me many a time. I've got my red wings different ways for sure. Anyways, let's keep.
So this one I experienced in high school with wearing white pants. By the way.
Yep, a couple of my exes did the same thing.
If you didn't have to wrap a jacket around your waist after bleeding through your pants in public, you don't get to write laws in reproductive healthcare.
Exactly. If you don't understand wearing fucking that same difference, and it doesn't even need to be white pants.
But I think you all get the point of these, and like, even as a dude, I'm like, yes, and like, and like maybe you like you can write a law that has something to do with it. But not only with your own information. If you got to write a law with it about something, ask someone that knows something about it.
Well, there's a difference. There's a difference. Well, there's a difference between making a positive law. Even if you don't know better, you're like, we should have tampons everywhere, or there should be free access
of making
to
that law by asking a woman or several women, like, how is that? How can we make that better for you?
No, obviously.
That's not something a man can come up with. You know, like
but it's even simpler than that. If you're like, hey, let's make things for the positivity of blah, right? That's different.
Yeah.
Because you're just like, sure, you know. When you're like trying to take it away, that's the difference. When you
what's worse is like my daughter, she has to take birth control because she has endometriosis.
Yes,
it helps staves it off basically, right?
Yeah, totally.
She's always going to have it, but it staves it off so she doesn't have painful, like every month she's going through like crawling to the bathroom every month.
Yeah, totally.
Under Project 2025, birth control will not be an option for her. Period.
Yeah.
And she'll have
like how many women don't use birth control because they have extreme cramps or extreme headaches?
I think honestly it's used for like a handful of medical conditions that is not just from birth and medical controls, and it works for like, so I think like 40% or something around that. I think if I was looking that up correctly like a while ago. It's people that are not actually sexually active per se. They're using it to make their hormones in bones, or to
some
other
of these hormones
things, right?
are out of balance. Endometriosis is more of a thing that happens where my daughter had surgery and they found all this sticky substance in her and was on her organs and stuff.
Yeah.
And they had to literally go and clean her out. And that caused pain during her period.
Yeah,
and major pain, not just normal cramping, but excruciating cramping, like Mari was saying. And the doctor's like, "Oh, you're just female. Sometimes it happens." She's like, "It happens every freaking." Had she not working where she is now, she'd still be suffering every month because the doctors don't seem to care about female health care that way.
No, of course, because it's the goddamn men. Never mind, I'm not going to say anymore. But Pet Dragon is saying for hormone control and executively, and also to not have periods. So it's used for multiple different things, not just to be like, oh my God, I'm going to go out Saturday night and I'm just going to like sit in the man's bathroom and just fuck every man I can. And
That's
then
why
I
I'm
know
on
I
birth
won't
control,
get
so I can go have
pregnant.
sex for. Yeah, and that's fine if you want to do that.
That's a very rare. Well, that's a very,
yeah.
very rare thing. And supposedly, well, anyways, it's a very rare thing. That's not how the human body works, and that's not how our mind works. We're not complete sluts. We're small group animals, which we're not trying to be around a gazillion and a half people, except for some of us weirdos that are stage performers and go traveling. But normally, that's not what we want to do. We want to find somebody to have a relationship with and have sex with, not just crap ton of people.
Slim, no, fuck that. If a woman wants to be on birth control, to go into a bathroom and have sex with any man that wants to have sex with her, then let her fucking have sex with all those men.
Yes. But the right wing is one of the ones that are saying that's what every teen. No, hold on. Give me a second.
Those fuckers would be the first in fucking line for those women.
Yeah, and of course, and it's not a real thing. And that's the problem. Is what I was getting at is.
And not even the women that want that. They just never mind. They just all they want is to control women and like.
No, of course. It's not until ladies have been married for 15 years and they're middle age that they want to go to the swinger clubs, okay? And at that point, everybody has their things taken out. So you're crying
taken out, or they just don't work anymore.
Well, and either or, you know, I mean, grandma that shows up to the swinger club, obviously she doesn't work anymore, so you can jizz all inside of her as you want, you know. But no, most of us at the time have a vasectomy or have the uterus taken out or different surgeries and make it so it's like, all right, let's go for the gangbang because we don't got to worry no more. They already had 5 kids and already raised them all and all that stuff. So it's really funny that they're going after the kids. Yeah, no, but the other thing that's worse, hold on. The other thing that's worse is they're like saying this, but they think of only white kids that are getting pregnant. They're not thinking about the brown and black kids that are getting pregnant because they don't want them to have kids. They want them to, but they can't. They can't make them difference.
Yeah, no, but also like that. The only thing they want is to control people.
No, it's all about control. The only reason that you're a fucking Jesus believer, a hardcore right Christian, is because you want to control what everybody else does, saying that you're holier than thou, even though do not what I do, but what I say.
Yeah, don't do what I do. Do what I say, not what I do. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what they're more about.
Yeah, there's a beautiful song about that. No, but like there's also the thing is like the way they get the women is by saying what you just said, like, oh yeah, but like the women are on birth control so they can just go and fuck everybody.
Yeah,
and a lot of women are like, ooh, I don't want to be fucking everybody, so that must be bad. And like if the people the men around you say, yeah, that's bad, but like those I hate saying these words. It's not all of those men because like there's probably some men that have been brainwashed, but like there is a lot of those men who just that's that girl oh she's got a short skirt so she wants it and
she's dressed
do that thing and and then they want like I'll put my seed in her so it's so they gotta have a baby.
How many boys were told growing up, go out and sow your wild oats, go have fun, and then getting settled on how to get a
but not
who do
women.
You sow your wild oats with?
Girls,
then
you're
those
not
women,
supposed.
Women are being told, honey, you got to save it for marriage. You know,
and
it's like the mixed signals just are.
Yeah, and totally, and same thing with the whole repenting thing. I'm not supposed to have sex with my younger cousin, but as soon as I do, all I got to do is repent, and then I'm okay until the next time I do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then just
you repent again and again.
Yeah. Until she gets pregnant.
As long as you repent just before you die, you're all good. You're up in heaven.
That's just what I'm waiting for. I have the Lord's Prayer remembered in my head. So right before I die,
As long as
all
I
gotta say, I'm
repent
just
and
kidding.
don't do it again. So you're supposed to
Yeah.
repent and not do it again.
Do it again. But that's what they
so,
always.
so just do
Yeah,
it.
hey,
so
hey,
just
hey,
do
do
it.
you-
Repent as soon as you die.
Hey,
just
do
before
you-
you die, then you can't do it again. So then you're
No, it's
you're
not. It's
good.
that I repent and I promise this is the last time, God.
I'll never
Until
do
you
it
repent.
again, God. If you save me, I won't do it again. No, that's what we all said as teenagers. A lot of us that were in the religious, in the religion.
Yep.
That's what I said a gazillion half times. I literally said, "Oh, I won't fuck my." Never mind. I mean, the dog. I mean, the hamster. I mean, never mind. But you know what I'm saying? Like you
Just
literally
forgive me,
like
God.
you broke a commandment. And you're like, no, I won't do it again. Will you please get me out of this? Please. I know I don't want to get tied up again and thrown in the corner. And never mind. But anyways, that's what it was, right? Is the repenting whole thing.
Okay,
And so,
Becca's saying, play the video. I'm dying to see what he says.
okay, I'm sorry. Let's get through this.
Of abortion pills and defunding clinics that provide abortion or contraception services. The initiative also aims to reinstate the Comstock Act to ban mail-order abortions and reshape Medicaid to avoid funding reproductive health care services that include abortion.
They want to take it all away.
Another focus area is cultural and social issues. The project emphasizes the restoration of traditional family values and religious principles. This includes opposing policies perceived as supporting cultural Marxism and promoting a pro-life agenda. It advocates for policies that support the nuclear family, religious liberty, and traditional gender roles.
Yes.
There's also the leadership of Project 2025, which is directed by Paul Dans, a former chief of staff at the Office of Personnel Management during the Trump administration, with Spencer Schitt serving as associate director. Both bring extensive experience from their previous roles in government, contributing to the strategic planning and execution of the project.
Totally.
So what are the criticisms of Project 2025? Project 2025 has sparked significant criticism from various sources. Critics argue that the project embodies a comprehensive plan to centralize executive power, erode democratic norms, and enforce a far-right agenda on American governance and society. Let's take a look at 5 specific criticisms in more detail. First is the centralization of executive power. One major criticism is that Project 2025...
So they're going to get rid of all of the people that are in government positions. And
This one they already did. This
I know, but
they already
but they
succeeded
want
in
to go
this.
They want to go even further with it. They want to go even further with it.
I really don't get why Biden is not using that same power to just take out the whole.
Because that's not how the left works. Because the left doesn't work that way. We're not.
Yeah, but that ruling needs to be undone. So I think
of course it does. Obviously,
like what they did is against the Constitution.
Yep, it is.
Yes, we know. We obviously know that.
I actually think Biden kind of has to do it, and you did it against the Constitution, so I'm kicking you all out, and we're gonna elect some new people for that.
Yeah, well, that just make him as bad as MAGA, wouldn't it?
That's not how. The reason why people are to the left is because they are compassionate about other people and they're not here to cast revenge.
But
that's
not revenge
because
the only thing because they need to get rid of that law, and as long as you got people in that position that just go against the Constitution and just do my book.
Yeah, but you can't do bad with bad. That's the problem. You need to get rid of it and not use it.
It's legal. He can kick out anybody.
He can't take out anybody. No, he can't take out anyone he wants for no reason. There has to be like an act of war, or they act of war, or do something like that. You can't just take somebody out because they're doing X,
commanding.
No, with the new law that they just passed.
With the new law,
but it has to be within his scope of office.
Well,
unless there's war declared between Republicans and Democrats,
you
there's nothing you could take him out. Sorry,
or I sent in SEAL Team 6 because that's commanding the military, and commanding the military is is one of his core.
I understand, but what's
things.
going on right now is not illegal in that sense of the word. Is it going toward that? Yes, but it's not. They haven't committed any crimes yet.
But
we're not doing the Minority
president
Report.
The president no longer needs a fucking reason. If he says
Yes,
go
they
SEAL
do.
Team 6 him, then he can and he cannot be prosecuted for it.
Yeah, no, they took
True.
it away.
However, going just to kill somebody because you don't like what they're doing is not within his scope of office. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Well, he's got immunity.
But
No,
commanding the military
he literally has immunity
commanding the
now.
military is, and whatever he tells the military to do, he cannot be prosecuted for that.
Yeah, he literally has immunity to do anything.
So he
what the
can't
left's
just
gonna do.
No.
You think that your interpretation is what Trump is going to be using it for? If he gets into office?
No, I'm just
saying.
trying to tell you. Yeah, there's only certain powers the president has, and yes, they're getting more and more.
No, they just made a law. No, hold on. Stop. The Supreme Court literally just gave complete immunity to all presidents.
No,
from
partial
now on.
immunity. Partial
immunity for its, but complete immunity for its core tasks. Well, I don't remember how they said it.
There's a lot of things that they could do.
And commanding the military is one of its core tasks.
Yes, but they have to be. You have to have war going on with somebody. You just can't
no,
take him out for
no, because
reason.
if he does that, because he can't
he
be
can go around
prosecuted
all day.
So if it is a crime, he cannot be prosecuted for it because it's commanding. Hey, Mango.
Actually, if it goes beyond his scope of powers, yes, he can be prosecuted for it.
It's a really weird gray area that just happened.
It is a very
with
weird
the Supreme
gray area.
Court.
Let's put it that way.
Let's put it that way. Let's put it that way real quick. But anyways,
I mean, if the president could ever be taken out under this, there'd be people being taken out left and right now.
Well, no, because Biden's not going to do that.
No,
Biden
Biden's
wouldn't
not
do it.
gonna do
If
that.
it was Trump,
No.
everybody would be dead right now. Literally, he could have just killed all of his negative opponents. Like literally, it says that he can technically do that if he says
he
that
becomes president. He will.
But anyways,
we don't know he will. We're just speculating. But, yeah.
No, I'm just saying. But he does have the power to somewhat do that to some extent if he gives a reason. There is this weird.
But that's what I'm saying. There has to be a reason.
Even if it is criminal, he cannot be.
He literally was the president
can't be
given
prosecuted.
weird immunity just recently, which is fucking crazy. But of course, Biden's not going to do that. But anyways, hello.
It's that weird law that they got in. Like,
Hey, Mango.
Hi, Mango.
Yeah, we can't do this. So, anyways, let's crack on. Yeah, definitely.
Seeks to expand presidential control over the federal bureaucracy. The plan includes reviving the Schedule F classification, which would allow the president to replace thousands of civil service employees with political appointees loyal to the administration. Critics argue this would undermine the nonpartisan nature of the civil service and politicize federal agencies, making them tools of the executive branch rather than independent entities. Second is the attack on democratic institutions. Critics highlight that Project 2025's blueprint includes proposals to dismantle or weaken key democratic institutions. This includes plans to defund the Department of Justice and dismantle the FBI and other agencies.
Why would you want to defund? Never mind.
That could act as checks on presidential power. Such moves are seen as efforts.
What? Okay, we have some breaking news, even though it's not. In positive news, the small human turns 11 in 4 days. Well, happy birthday, small human. I'm sure that we'll say that on that day.
Nice.
But if we don't, happy birthdays, and I'm sure we'll say happy birthday for them.
Happy birthday.
On that day.
Birthday.
Yeah. All right, let's crack on.
To undermine the rule of law and enable the executive branch to operate with little oversight or accountability. Third, the project also faces criticism for its potential use of government power to target political opponents and critics. There are fears that it would enable the executive to pursue legal action against political adversaries and critical media outlets.
This is almost what we were talking about, but they're trying to push it even further so they can just like do whatever they want with their political opponents.
Parallels to authoritarian regimes.
And the media's, which is even scarier because the media is supposed to be like non-touchable, just like in war. If you like see a person who has like a media suit, jacket, or those colors on that says media on it, you're not supposed to fucking kill them because like that, you're not supposed to kill civilians,
but they do get killed.
Where dissent is suppressed.
No, they totally do, and like that's been happening a lot.
Well, and again, like if they're standing next to, if they're standing to armed forces,
that's not how they do that. That's not how they do it. No. Nobody who is media stands behind the front line, behind a whole line of people.
Also, sometimes they're on
yeah, but you're
on a tank or something, and like.
They don't really do that.
And of course,
really
from a distance, it's not always clear that somebody's media.
That's not what you do, though. You do not ride on a military tank as media. That is not a thing.
No.
Media stands on the sidelines. Well, then they were doing their job wrong because then you deserve to get fucking killed. That's not what you do. Media, hold on. No. Stop brainless. Stop brainless. Media does not interfere with the war. They are the side watchers, and they never get involved. If you were to be on a tank, then that means you were involving yourself in the war, and you're not supposed to do that.
Well, if you're interviewing like the
not on a tank, bro. They don't interview people on
you're
tanks.
Actually you're working in with that side or whatever.
When you interview people, even if it's on the pseudo front lines, it is on the sidelines. You don't have the military people. You're not in the middle of the war.
You're not riding into battle, but like sometimes they're standing on a tank talking about something.
You would not do that because then you
as I
would
said, like it's of course it's not always clear from a distance, like because
they wear bright green. No, they bright no.
With a sword and killing people, you shoot from a long distance.
When you are media, you wear a bright green or orange vest, and it says media very, very largely across it, and your helmet is that as well. You are not wearing camouflage military gear, and if you are, then that means you're undercover, and then you deserve if you get. But no, media is supposed to wear only specific gear, and they're only supposed to go in specific areas, and you never are supposed to go on the battlefield. And again, I worked in media for a gazillion years, so I never went on battles, obviously, but I've talked to, and then Lizard knows the same thing because that's what Lizard would do. He probably wouldn't be in the middle of the things because he is the media for the military. He's on the sidelines most of the time. And then when they're done being in war, he goes in the middle of everything and talks to everybody and does all that stuff. But media normally
when a city gets bombed,
he got to go in, sure, but they usually wait. And yes, can people be in the middle of certain excursions? Yes. But people do not put themselves in the middle of that on purpose. But recently, we've been having a lot of people in the media being killed. And that's the problem that we're having. And that's what they're saying they're going to do here in the Americas if blah happens. And let's crack on. If my computer... There we go.
Through state mechanisms. The fourth criticism is the social and cultural agenda. Project 2025's...
Where they're going to get rid of the LGBTQ... people's
policy agenda includes strong
positions
on social issues, promoting conservative values that critics argue could roll back rights and protections.
Yeah, but the problem is with that, Beck, is you're not supposed to kill media. That's against the Geneva Convention. Nowadays, are those idiots and assholes doing that? Fuck yeah. But that they're not. It's not supposed.
They're fair game. Yeah, they're fair game like everybody else. Yeah. Now,
but they're not supposed. They're not. Yeah. They're not supposed to be. You're supposed to let media do whatever they fucking do to take in the information. But yes, are they getting targeted? And are they? That. Oh shit! In war zones, they wear solid black or blue. That's the only exception. Sure, I guess if they are in the middle of the insurgents, which I don't believe they usually do unless they're undercover. And I don't know how often they are. I don't know. But anyways.
Something that makes them
They
stand out as
usually
the
it says
press.
media. There's a white
media or
usually
something. Right.
Yeah, usually it says media or press. You're right, Mama. I forgot that was the other word. It either says press or media in a white lettering on most things.
It's just like the medical. They have the cross, the Red Cross or whatever, right? Red Cross,
If you see the white circle with the red cross, that means fucking medical.
That also doesn't mean you're protected anymore.
No, it doesn't. No,
but you're supposed to from the Geneva Convention.
There are no codes. There are no codes anymore. People, it's just a free for all.
No, I know. And so let's crack on and see what they're fucking trying to do to us. Goddamn motherfucking people in this culture.
For various groups. The document outlines plans to restrict LGBTQ plus rights, enforce strict anti-abortion measures, and integrate Christian nationalist principles into government policy. This agenda has raised concerns about the erosion of civil liberties and the.
I know, and I hope they couldn't figure out a way to do this. I know, and I hope they couldn't figure that out. But like, it feels like they're gonna find some fucking weird lawyer that's gonna figure out a way to fucking sidestep that somehow.
Imposition of a particular religious and ideological framework on the entire nation. Lastly is the environmental and climate policy rollbacks. The project,
they're just going to make it so that there's no regulations on anything.
Stance on environmental regulations is contentious. It proposes significant rollbacks of climate policies, which critics argue would have detrimental effects on efforts to combat climate change and protect the environment. This aspect of the plan is seen as catering to business interests at the expense of long-term ecological.
What we really need to look into is we need to find a way to filter Shanny's queefs into not getting into the atmosphere, because I think that's what climate change is from Shanny's fucking vagina farts.
Why haven't the military weaponized them yet?
Dude, they totally should, dude. If they like hooked up a fucking hose to her fucking twat and they fucking pumped it in
for crowd control.
Yeah, no, they could literally just smoke it. They could just fog out everybody with her fucking cunt fucking fogness. I mean, literally. Yeah, and unfortunately, but
we barely are.
Yeah, unfortunately, but I think I did that. And why are you not a part of on the panel? You have the link, right? Why are you not on this? Oh, you're saying maybe he said that. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Yeah, no, we could totally weaponize her queefs in general body odor.
Yeah, just put a big old suit on her, just get all that body odor.
Yeah, no, illegal biological warfare is
it is biological. No, we could put a bio suit on her like she was the State Puff Marshmallow Man.
That's what I'm saying.
We could just like funnel it out like with like vents or something, just
like
to
those,
fog out everybody.
Suits they had, those exercise suits you put on that you work out in to help you sweat and stuff. Something like that.
Totally. Exactly. All right, so that's pretty much like the whole things. I did have other videos, but they pretty much went over this. So now we're gonna get into some funny stuff. We're gonna like go ahead and palate cleanse is what the kids say nowadays. Is that what they say?
Yeah.
Okay, well, palate cleanse with that's just well, okay, that's fine. Okay, we're going to end with okay, we're gonna end with
I
want to do this so bad, but
this is a lawyer talking. I found a video that I've watched.
Okay,
it's a lawyer talking about the new law that he actually says.
I was reading up on it too.
He is immune.
I was reading up on it. He's not unofficial acts. He's not immune from, but they can make his unofficial acts official.
But
then
there's only a definition of what his official acts are, and no definition of what.
But that's what I'm
non-official
saying.
acts are.
He could do things officially in quotes, but they're unofficial.
Yeah.
But you have to prove they're unofficial. He could be tried in courts. It does say in this that I looked at. He could be tried, but when it got to the Supreme Court, they would overturn everything because they'd like, no, we gave him qualified immunity.
Okay, well, now that you said,
if you can prove it's unofficial.
Now, well, hold on. We'll talk about later.
Duties.
Yeah.
One of his official tasks is commanding the military.
Yes.
So anything he does with the president of the United States does with the military is covered under the immunity.
So
and the Supreme Court, don't forget, the Supreme Court basically handed over their powers to Trump.
To the president, to any president, to the president, to the president, to the president, not just
any president.
Yeah. So we have to put that in context because it is whoever is the
the president. Yeah.
But they did it for Trump.
Has brought
no, they did it.
She's brought a letter of impeachment for Justice Thomas and Alito, hasn't she?
Yeah.
Alexandria.
But the thing is, those people that have to pose a threat. So that's what I'm saying by official, unofficial.
Yes, they do.
And once again, hold on. Blah blah blah. We'll talk about it when we actually get into the other thingy that we're going to talk about the whole Trump thing. Blah blah blah. But since Mama said, but here is how we're going to end.
B-U-T-T.
This is how we're going to end this stream.
Yes, it is, Mario. It's always been that way.
It's Friday, sweet Friday, you call me up and say shrooms and goddamn anal sex, slow fucking from behind. Then we feel the psychedelic affects your soul. I will spellbind with my rectum. Come to me, take off your clothes, let's escape. In the glow, feel my tits pressed onto your skin. I'm on the verge, I may begin. Shrooms and goddamn anal sex, slow fucking from behind. Then we feel the psychedelic affects your soul. I will spellbind with my rectum. Shrooms and goddamn anal sex, slow fucking from behind. Then we feel the psychedelic affects your soul. I will spellbind with my rectum.
That's supposed to be Madonna.
It has a similar ring to it, doesn't it?
It definitely does sound Madonna-esque for sure.
Sweat, grunts, thrust, in carnal crime.
Yes, twin. Yes, fucking is.
Yes, I totally am.
Feeling our pulses, we ascend into the fire. The ecstasy, the burning, the divine. Shrooms and goddamn anal sex, slow fucking from behind. Then we feel the psychedelic affects your soul. I will spellbind with my rectum.
Mari, I was just remembering the last time I had anal sex on mushrooms.
I was gonna say you're probably used to that.
Yeah, I've been there, done that.
Oh, I prefer the other holdout.
Yeah.
Unless it's happening to me, then I do like it. Never
Even
mind.
so heavy, where do you draw the line? Your body's begging, you're feeling fine.
pushing my shape, insert and withdraw. Deeper, deeper, I want more.
I gotta go deeper now. You can
So fucking from behind. When we feel the psychedelic affects your soul.
I don't think
I didn't
movies
have
are
her
real.
vote.
Then again, it's AI
Okay, now
too,
I'm gonna
so.
freak out the people that are sometimes in Mango's chats. I just prefer some double D's, and then got them, and never mind. The people that are sometimes on
Who
Mango's
said it was a
say-
woman, Mari?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, all right, then everybody, let's crack on. Let's get out here. Tomorrow is something and things. I don't remember. I think it's. Are we doing cryptids tomorrow? I don't remember what we're
think you
doing.
had something with
Cryptids.
but
I think cryptids is. I think cryptids is tomorrow. Drunk news, and then bizarre foods is Thursday, I believe, if I remember the order. And Thursday, I will be doing Mortalot shots with West Side Girl for bizarre foods. So thank you all very much for being here. We'll see you all next time.
Yes, thank you all for being here.
Yes,
Thank you.
and we didn't go over as much of the flat Earth stuff that pizza thingies when we met up. We'll show a
No.
couple things
Let's
tomorrow.
do that tomorrow. We got a couple pictures.
I'll remember. Yeah, no, I'll remember tomorrow, and we'll show that. So thank you all very much for being here. Remember to
Thank
like.
you.
If you're not subscribed, why the fuck are you not? Please share or just watch this later. And once we are done and smooches see ya, once we're done, please comment something of the things. I don't care what it is, anything.
Just comment
can
something
be
in the
comment.
comment section.
Yes, once we're done, because they won't let you do it until we end. But go ahead and do that once we're done. So thank you all very much. Everybody say bye, because we're getting the fuck out of here.
And our DMs are open for if you want to send nudes. At least mine is.
Go come inside our Discord. I mean, never mind. Bye.
Bye.